Good morning, everyone. It's Gail with Traders Help Desk, and this is a trade that I'm in on the euro dollar. I'm short. I believe it will be below 0450. I entered right before this bar closed. I had about $49 of risk, and I'm expecting it to go down. This is a reversal bar. As you can see, both the high and the low of this bar exceeded the previous bar. What I don't like is the bar that's forming now, because this tells me it potentially will go up. Now, if this bar continues to form like this, I'm going to exit the trade, or at the most give it one more bar to either go in my direction or go against me. So I'm going to pause the screen. This is going to end in about 2 minutes. So I'll make my decision in 2 minutes whether to stay with this trade or to go ahead and exit. Now this is one, because it's just a doji, it didn't close in the upper percentile. I'm going to give it one extra bar. So it's got 15 minutes to prove to me that it's going to go in my direction. Now this is from a higher time frame. There's an ATR right here where it's been testing. Okay, so I know there is resistance there, but it also has an area that may support it down here, which is the pivot line. So again, I'm watching it. I'm only going to give it the 15 minutes. Either go in my direction or I'm out. Now just drew a red line on the chart. This is where I'm expecting it to go, which is 0440, and that's the previous low. And you can see this bar is moving in my direction. Some of you may be confused because this is a doji, and a doji is a reversal bar only if it makes a high or low. This was your last low. It did not take that low out. So in my opinion, this doji did not matter. Now I just want to show why I took the signal using the indicators. You can see that we're at the ATR on the 60-minute chart. So I'm trading right into this ATR on the 60-minute chart, expecting it to come down. This is the 12-minute chart. This is the bar that I actually went in on, and you can see that the stochastics is actually doing exactly what it should be doing. In other words, we were making lower highs in both price and on the stochastics. That's exactly what I want to happen. So that was my entry signal. Now you can see that we're at this ATR. And you can also see that this ATR is providing support for price. If this continues, I will also exit the trade early. I'm also analyzing the volume. Now this still has about 11 minutes, but if that volume continues as it is right now, I'm going to exit the trade because we have a reversal bar and we would have volume divergence. And over here on the binary chart, you can see it's right at that pivot line that I told you about earlier. So this is going to be an important bar as to whether it stays below this pivot line or if it closes above. If it closes above, I'm going to just close the position. Okay, if you notice, this volume bar was lower than the previous volume bar. That just tells me that sellers actually started coming into the market. So now I would be measuring the volume bar from the previous price bar to the current price bar. Again, reading the volume, you can see that sellers are increasing as these new lows are made. So in this case, there's only roughly about 10 more minutes. So I'm going to stick with the binary. Okay, as you can see, it just expired in the money. So I made the full profit potential. This had the potential to be a reversal bar, as you can see, but there was no volume divergence on it. So that indicated that more than likely this would be an inside bar. So I ended up staying with it, especially because I was about 2 strike prices in the money.